Once upon a time, a man named Hiroshi lived in a village situated in Japan. He was known for his intelligence, kindness, and hard work. He had that natural power that attracted people towards him. But one thing he always lacked was that he was not getting the respect he deserved. And the reason for this was his habits that were hindering his growth and preventing him from reaching his potential. One day he went to the top of the mountain where a Zen master lived in a simple temple. The master was renowned throughout the region for his wisdom and enlightenment. As soon as he saw Hiroshi coming towards him, he welcomed him with a broad smile and very lovingly asked him to sit. After this, Hiroshi opened his heart and started narrating the story of his struggles and difficulties to the Zen master. He considered these struggles as the biggest problems of his life. The only point with all his problems was that he didn't feel respected. The Zen master was listening carefully to everything he said and was nodding his head in between. When Hiroshi finished speaking and became silent, the Zen master said in a very calm and pleasant voice, "Dear Hiroshi, respect is earned. To get the respect of others, you have to first learn to respect yourself. And to do so, you must leave behind the bad habits that are holding you back from moving forward." Hiroshi looked at Zen master with hopeful eyes because he was curious to know what those habits were and how one can get rid of them. Zen master started telling about the habits. Zen master said, "First, the habit which is the biggest hindrance in your work and you should leave is postponing your work. By procrastinating, you're missing out on opportunities to advance yourself and achieve greatness. Remember, if you're postponing that work, then someone else will take away that success by doing that work, and your dream will remain only a dream. Hence, adopt discipline and fulfill your responsibilities with all your heart." The second habit is the habit of judging people. We form a special opinion about someone without knowing him or studying him well, and often this opinion is negative. Forming an opinion means that then we will not be able to see the person with that thing as he really is because our opinion becomes our hindrance in this. And we fail to understand the basic nature of that person, object, or situation. Zen master said that without knowing anyone well or without understanding any situation, we should not form our negative or positive opinion about him. The third habit Zen master told is to stop being sad about everything. Not every situation and not everything can be under our control, nor will everything happen as per our wish. There will always be something or the other that will happen against our wishes. That's why the things which are not in your control and for which you can do nothing, stop feeling sad for those. The fourth habit is to remove jealousy and envy and remove any complaints or dissatisfaction within you. By keeping unnecessary jealousy and anger in our mind, we harm ourselves. Due to this, fear and doubt arise within you, which pollutes the intellect and starts creating illusions and delusions. Due to this, one cannot get success in any work. That's why remove yourself from these negative habits as soon as possible. The fifth habit that you should give up is the habit of blaming others. It is very wrong to blame others for any mistake. It creates a very bad image for us in society. Instead of learning from our mistakes and moving forward, we focus on hiding our mistakes and proving others wrong. When something good happens to us, we do not forget to take credit for it. But if something bad happens, we should also give credit to ourselves. Giving blame to others is a sign of unsuccessful people. Unsuccessful people have this habit of blaming others for their failure. Sometimes it happens that due to someone else's mistake, our work gets spoiled. But when a person is repeatedly blaming someone else for his failure, then understand that it is not anyone else's fault, but the person's own fault. Accepting our mistakes does not make us small or inferior. That is why it is better to admit your mistake rather than making someone else guilty, and learn from it and move forward. Hiroshi told Zen Master that you have told about bad habits, but it is very difficult to leave old habits and adopt new habits. So my question is, why does our mind resist adopting new habits? And how new habits can be easily adopted? Zen Master said most people fail to change habits because they have unrealistic expectations attached to the new habit. For example, if a person wants to develop a new habit of exercising by waking up early in the morning, then he hopes that with this new habit, his weight will start reducing rapidly or his body will become stronger rapidly, when in reality, this is not the case. Both of these results take time to achieve, but our mind has already decided what the results should be, and when the results do not meet our expectations, we become disappointed and sad and go back to their old habits. But the person who starts a new habit with real and correct expectations is saved from getting sad and disappointed, overcomes his internal resistance while changing habits. Now the next question is how to adopt habits easily. So there are 5 simple rules to do this. First, write down your thoughts. Identify all the things you want to change, whether big or small. Write them all down. Second rule, take small steps. Start changing from the smallest habits. Make this change so easy that you cannot refuse it. For example, start each morning with 2 minutes of gratitude, or decide to practice just 5 minutes of meditation each morning. Third rule, reduce your habit of laziness and procrastination, and for this consciously connect the results of your work with something fun. For example, tell yourself that after I finish my morning meditation and exercise, I will have a cup of tea. That is, when you complete your meditation and exercise regimen, then drink tea only, not before that. The fourth rule is to let your work become a habit. That is, do not start another new habit until this one of yours becomes your habit, until it becomes your habit. The fifth habit is the feeling of gratitude or thanks. Whatever habit you want to foster in your life, start expressing gratitude to the universe or the supreme power for the things related to it. For example, if you want to develop the habit of being happy, then start expressing gratitude for all the good things that bring happiness into your life. And then you will see that all those good things will begin to come back to you, multiplied. Remember one thing, those who sit passively and insensitively do not make mistakes. Only those people make mistakes who try to do something new. Making mistakes and learning from them is a part of human life. So do not be afraid of making mistakes, but repeating the same mistake again and again is also foolishness. So these were all the habits that can change your life, but do not make all these habits together as your mistake. When one habit becomes a part of your daily routine, then move towards another. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Stay tuned for our next video. God bless you. Thank you for watching.